Hi everyone, it's me. Number 10. The origin of kayaks. The kayak was invented about 4,000 years ago in Arctic regions. These unique watercraft are still used today by the Inuit people for hunting and traveling across the frigid waters. But it wasn't always this way. At one point, the kayak was a brand new invention that allowed humans to survive the icy waters of the Arctic Circle. We know this because of an ancient shipwreck that was discovered off the coast of Greenland. It's believed to be the oldest shipwreck ever found in the entire world. This discovery helps us understand how our ancestors survived in the harshest conditions on Earth. The shipwreck was found near the island of Disco Island. It's thought to be from 2500 BC, meaning it's roughly 4,500 years old. Archaeologists have also found evidence of human activity in Greenland dating back to around this time. It appears as though humans may have first arrived in Greenland around 8,000 years ago, and we may have stayed for thousands of years before we left again around 4,000 years ago. What's crazy is that during this time, the Earth's climate was actually much warmer than it is now. During the period known as the Neolithic thermal maximum, temperatures were between 1 and 3 degrees Fahrenheit higher than they are today. If the Earth's average temperature is anything to go by, then it would mean that the Arctic Circle was possibly 10 degrees warmer than it is now. Number 9. Prehistoric life in Northern Europe. Thanks to the warmer temperatures of the Neolithic thermal maximum, humans could survive in places like Northern Europe, which are usually inhospitable to human life due to the freezing cold temperatures. Researchers found stone tools, animal bones, and other artifacts that showed humans were living along the Norwegian, Swedish, and Finnish borders 8,000 years ago. But with the warming climate, these humans didn't need the same survival techniques that we associate with Arctic peoples today. They weren't living in igloos or wearing furs. Instead, they lived in tribes similar to other early humans, hunting wild animals for food and making tools out of stone. All of this changed when the Earth's climate cooled down again. Humans had to adapt or die. Eventually, humans migrated to more southern regions where there was less ice and more temperate weather. However, some humans stayed behind. These humans became the ancestors of the Inuit people we know today, who have developed some of the most amazing survival techniques in the world. Number 8. Meat as a source of vitamin C. Vitamin C is an essential nutrient that our bodies cannot produce on their own. That means that we have to get it from the foods we eat. For modern humans, getting enough vitamin C into our diets is easy. You can find vitamin C in most fruits and vegetables, but for our ancestors, it was a bit more complicated. There hasn't been much research done on how early humans obtained vitamin C, but we do know that our ancestors relied heavily on meat for their nutrition. One study published in the Journal of Archaeological Science analyzed the chemical makeup of ancient human bones and found that humans got 10 times more vitamin C from meat than from plants. When humans hunted large mammals, they would have gotten a substantial amount of vitamin C. This is because large mammals like reindeer and bison tend to store fat in their livers, and the liver is full of vitamin C. So it seems that our ancestors likely ate the organs of their prey, just like the Inuit people do today. Number 7. Seal oil lamps. The Inuit people are known for their incredible skill in crafting kayaks and hunting seals. But did you know that they also use seal oil as a fuel source? Today, the Inuit people use a special type of lamp that burns seal oil to keep their homes lit at night and warm during the long, dark winters. But this isn't the only reason why the Inuit people burn seal oil. Seal oil lamps can also ward off evil spirits. According to Inuit mythology, the lower depths of the sea are home to all kinds of evil spirits. These evil spirits sometimes try to lure unsuspecting Inuit people down to the bottom of the sea with them. In order to protect themselves, the Inuit people burn the oil from bearded seals, as they believe this will stop evil spirits from snatching them away in their sleep. 6. Snow goggles. Snow blindness is a condition that occurs when a person is exposed to too much bright light from the sun reflecting off of snow. The condition can cause a person's eyes to become very sensitive and even lead to severe pain and blisters. To prevent snow blindness, many Arctic animals like lemmings, snowy owls, and polar bears have evolved to have special dark-colored eye patches that help block out the sun's glare. Early humans didn't have this natural protection, so they had to make something else. Archaeologists found snow goggles made out of walrus ivory that date back 4,000 years. The goggles would have helped our ancestors hunt and travel safely in the blinding snow. Number 5. Quinaga. When you think of a woolly mammoth, you probably imagine a gigantic elephant-like creature with long tusks and thick fur. But did you know that scientists recently discovered a previously unknown species of mammoth that roamed the Earth during the Ice Age? The newly discovered mammoth species has been named the quintarua, or spiral tusker. Scientists believe that the quagga was a hybrid between a woolly mammoth and a Columbian mammoth. Woolly mammoths preferred colder climates, while Columbian mammoths preferred warmer climates. This makes it strange that they would interbreed unless the Earth's climate was much warmer than it is now. Some scientists even speculate that the Earth's climate was just as warm as it is today during the last ice age. Number 4. Underwater archaeological sites. In 2018, a team of researchers discovered an underwater archaeological site off the coast of Greenland. The site contains multiple structures that appear to have been built by human hands, but it's not clear if they were built by the mysterious pre-contact civilization or by Vikings. The structures are too old to have been built by Vikings, but no one knows for sure what they are. Some researchers believe that they could be the remnants of an advanced civilization that existed before the Vikings. Number 3. Dog sleds. The Inuit people are known for their ability to survive in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. And one of their most valuable inventions is the dog sled. Dog sleds allow the Inuit people to travel across the snow-covered landscapes at incredible speeds. But it wasn't always this way. The Inuit people didn't invent dog sleds, nor did they domesticate dogs. When humans first arrived in the Arctic regions, they used kayaks and traveled on foot. It wasn't until about 1,500 years ago that they began using dogs to pull sleds across the snow. Number 2. Shelters. One of the biggest challenges of surviving in the Arctic Circle is staying warm. The average temperature in the Arctic Circle is around 58 degrees Fahrenheit. That might not seem too bad if you live in a place like Arizona, but trust me when I say that it's bitterly cold. There is no safe place outside in the Arctic Circle. If you don't have shelter, you won't last long. The Inuit people have developed some of the best shelters in the world to withstand the harsh conditions. They build their houses out of blocks of ice that they cut using special tools. The blocks are then fitted together in a dome shape that's incredibly strong and energy efficient. The Inuit people also build special tents for traveling. The tents are made out of animal skins that are stretched over a frame of wood. No. 1. Harpoons. Harpoons are one of the most important inventions of the Inuit people. They use harpoons to hunt seals, whales, and other marine animals that live in the frigid waters of the Arctic Circle. Harpoons are basically spears with sharp metal points that are attached to a rope. When an Inuit hunter throws a harpoon at a whale or seal, the harpoon will stick in the animal and release a red dye that makes the water around the animal turn red. This lets the hunter know where the animal has gone so that he can retrieve it later. Thanks for watching. Which of these Arctic discoveries did you find the most fascinating? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.